Welcome back to Vault GG, Wastelanders, Raiders, Mutants, and general irradiated masses. Are you searching for that elusive and rare Red Asylum Dress and not sure how to get it or where to look? Well, have no fear. Today, I'm going to show you how to farm Fort Defiance to increase your chances to obtain your very own Asylum Red Dress. Let's get into it.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Alright guys, first and foremost, I want to go over the numbers a little bit and let you take a look. These are the overall percentage numbers of what percentage per instance a dress will spawn in any one of the three locations. And then from there, within that percentage, what percentage each variation will spawn at. So we have our 3 white, the weathered, the dirty, and the regular white. Those are a 50% chance spawn. Our brown is a 25% chance. Our green has about a 12.5% chance. Our blue has about a 6.25% chance. Pink is about 3.125. Yellow is 1.563% chance. Forest is 1.46, and our elusive red is a 0.156% chance to spawn. So, how do we improve those odds? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. First thing you want to do is you want to head over to Fort Defiance. Once you get to Fort Defiance, you're going to want to just go right in the front door here. And this is where we're going to start the process. So when I come in, I go ahead and just check to see what was here. Now, each of the 3 locations we're going to check, every time you enter this instance, there's a 25% chance that a dress at all will spawn here, right down the hallway on this bed right here, and on this bench right here. So, like I said, anytime you enter this instance, there is a 25% chance a dress at all will spawn, and there are 10 variations in rarity. So, that bed down there has a 25% chance a dress will spawn. This one has a 25% chance, and this bench has a 25% chance. Now, within that 25%, you then have the breakdown of percentages on what color the dress will be, which of the 10 variations it will be. So, now that we've checked, here's where the fun begins. You're going to come down to the front door, and you're going to get right here. What you want to do is you want to enter a daily op. Once your daily op is loaded, you simply want to leave the world. And from your main menu, you want to come over to your custom world. Now, you do have to be a Fallout first for this to work. But you want to come over to your custom world. Go ahead and launch that. And once you see that building world pop up, hit escape. What this does is it attempts to build that world so it completely clears your private world. Now, when you go into your private world, it's going to build a brand new world for you. And there we go. Now, since we left via the daily op, when you go into a daily op and you finish a daily op, it puts you back exactly where you were when you entered the daily op. So now we have refreshed this world for fresh new dress spawns, and it puts us right back in here by the front door. And I like to do 5 total loads. So when you load back into the world, that's your first load. And then what I like to do is go out and back in 4 more times. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so we're out, and I like to wait until this guy in the power armor spawns and I see his gun spawn in. Once that's all spawned in, I know everything's loaded correctly. I just turn around and I go right back in. And once you're back in, I watch for that ghoul down there to finish spawning in, so I know that everything is fully loaded, and we're just going to repeat the process. All right, so everything's loaded. We're just going to keep going. All right, and now we're going to go back in for number 3. He's all loaded in. Alright, and we're going to go back in for our last time before we check. Alright, let's go see what we got. Just run upstairs and take a look. We're lucky we at least got all the dresses to spawn. Didn't get one here. Run down to the next location and see what might have spawned there. Looks like we got a white. And we didn't get anything there. So we're going to run it a couple more times. And because we didn't get 2 of the locations, we're going to go ahead and just rerun in and out a few more times and try to force those last 2. Alright, let's run back upstairs and see what we got. The odds are in our favor. All 3 dresses are spawned. And if the dress gods are smiling on us, one of them will be red. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got a white dirty. Let's go to spot number 2. Looks like another white dirty. And let's see what we got in spot 3. And there she is, guys. We pulled our red dress. Awesome sauceum, guys. Alright, and that's how you run the dress farm. After you pick it up, you can clear your inventory list and run it again, and happy farming, guys. If you enjoyed this, please leave us a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know. Let me know if this works for you guys. Comment if you got the red dress using this run. Until next time, guys, peace out.